Your children are not your children. They are the sons and the daughters of life's longing for itself. They come through you, but they are not from you. And though they are with you, they belong not to you. You can give them your love, but not your thoughts. They have their own thoughts. They have their own thoughts. You can house their bodies, but not their souls, for their souls dwell in a place of tomorrow.
The name for the moment, odd as it is, I attribute that to Kim. But exactly how it happened is that in 1981, the Ku Klux Klan, there was information in the media that they were going to set up office and become operational in Halifax. And people from all walks of life, black, white, polka dot, pinstripe, decided that they're going to show their best face and said, this is not happening in our city. So I happened to be connected to people who were part of the organizing. I was still a university student then. I graduated in 82 for my first program. And so they got together to form a Ban the Klan group, a Ban the Klan rally, which took place at Joseph Howe School. And so we got together, a good friend, still remains a great friend, Jackie Barkley, myself, Kim, and some other folks, and we performed at the Ban the Klan rally. And it was successful. I have to tell the rest of that story because the Ku Klux Klan really did not ever set up and show its face.
And just fast forward from the Ku Klux Klan rally, and I remember when we sang the one song, which was Joanne Little, and the thing that stands out for me is when the audience, when we sang for the second rally, which Vaughn was talking about, and the audience was like, encore, 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 and we had no other song because we only did the one song. Something that you didn't expect turned into something amazing, which is For the Moment. My cousin and I, who were the youngins in the group, did not expect that we would be kind of, pulled into Vina and Jackie's political, movement. Vortex, that's right. And here we are.
Just getting lost in their eyes while this old song fades away. Static on the stereo, a gloomy Sunday swinging low, and I ain't got nowhere to go, so let the record play. Goodbye, heartache. Hello, easy living. God bless the child who knows.
Growing up listening to the stories of For the Moment and watching my mother, my aunt, and my other aunties perform has inspired me in ways. When I'm creating music, I'm very fond of creating lots of harmonies. So that's one thing that has really stuck with me, and it's kind of like ingrained into my head. When I'm creating vocal parts, they're very rich in harmonies and like layered voices, because that's the same kind of sound as like the a cappella group. And I tend to use my voice as an instrument as opposed to just singing over a track or a song. I'll use my voice like it's another one of the instruments in the song.
My name is Maria Bernard. I am a singer. I sang probably from the age of, like when I was really young, maybe 6. And I just really enjoyed it. And it's one thing I just really love to do.
Georgia,
side because we were singing.
Yes. I mean, they couldn't escape it, right? I mean, you know, they, like, as Vana was saying, like, I just knew that Amari was going to come out of me singing somehow, in whatever way it was. So when I saw, you know, the two of them, I remember saying to Vana, because Amaria was, you know, a year younger, and Zamani, you know, was into, you know, knowing how to harmonize. And I remember saying to Vina, I don't know, I hear Amaria sing and she really has good pitch and she sounds really good, but I don't know if she'll be able to harmonize, right? And so Vina said, oh my goodness, Kim, don't worry about that. She'll catch on. She'll catch on. So, and she did. And so when I see the two of them on stage, when I just see them even playing around, singing around the house, or just, you know, I know that music is a part of their soul, like it is ours, right? It really is a part of their soul.
The road leads back to you. Oh, Georgia, Georgia. No peace I find.
I love how, in terms of the actual other aspects of musical development, how this generation has embraced technology. You know, a lot of young folk don't like or don't have access to a lot of technology, but one of the ways in which young black folk are engaging with technology is through music. Because music is something so germane to them, so they figure, oh, I gotta learn to use this technical tool, you know, this Pro Tools, or this, whatever names of these things that I don't know, to be able to create the sounds that they want. And what's most amazing, and I'll say this, is that this generation is so forward-thinking that this generation of young African-descended people are the leaders in music. You can't do nothing globally without our music. You can't sell a car, you can't sell a toothbrush, you can't sell insurance. Our music, you can't walk across a runway as a model, nothing. When I think to the idea of what has been the legacy for the generation coming behind, it's kind of been this idea that we have our own stories to tell about our own, you know, challenges around racism, class, you know, gender issues, you know, homophobia, whatever the case you may be. And prior to that, there wasn't an opening to talk about those things.
I'm singing jazz music, and I'm trying something new. I've never sang jazz music before, so it's nerve-wracking, but I'm excited to try it.
My skin is dark. My hair is like coal. My history speaks of how I was sold. Put on a ship and steal away like stolen gold. What do they call me? My name.
I think music can be used as a way to make awareness to something or change somebody's opinion or their feelings on how they're feeling. And a lot of music has a story behind it, and it speaks to a lot of different people, and it helps them.
My skin is black. My arms are long. My hair is woolly. My back is strong.
art is what kind of communicates the era. And so music right now is kind of, you're seeing a lot of like mainstream artists talk about Black Lives Matter and speak up about it and write songs about it, which is also inspiring me to do the same and to reflect on those topics when I'm writing music. So yeah, I definitely feel that music is kind of shifting our mindset as like a society and helping to shed light and raise awareness of the issues going on with Black Lives Matter and just Black lives in general.
Yeah, I definitely agree. I think that music really does speak to what's happening right now, and I especially think in the 90s and stuff like that, they really did a lot of that. And I just think that now it's just a different way of doing it. And I just know that when For the Moment was singing, they always sung about political issues. And I just think that now, and because more people are more, I guess, woke, and they are really just trying to speak or sing what they're trying to say.
Rich and white, and he forced my mother late one night. What do they call me? My name is California. My name.
All of us involved, have all come from backgrounds where community activism and standing up for your rights, as the Bob Marley song says, is what the real story is of how we got started. Is that when we see injustice, we stand up. And that's how we were brought up, Kim and I. We were brought up in our community, in the township of Preston, in the community called Lake Loon. And so that's the real story For the Moment, that we're just the embodiment of the community and of the values and of the resistance culture.
They have their own thoughts. They have their own thoughts. You can house their bodies, but not their souls, for their souls dwell in a place of tomorrow, which you cannot visit, not even in your dreams. You can strive to be like them, but you cannot make them just like you. Strive to be like them, but you cannot make them just like you.